Are you sounding the horn, Raz?
No.
Okay, casters.
Yeah,
Raz is done baiting us.
Oh, kind of 1v9, but Lucian is never really 1v9 because you need the Nami there to buff you up and still press buttons on you.
Well, he was pressing them buttons really well. Those auto attacks chunking people down to 1/3 HP with just a couple of them was good stuff. Checking in on that damage per minute from the last game. Oh, Quad gets first blood on Palafox while we're looking at the stats from last game. He is not waiting on this one.
Wait, there's a third party that has entered the race. President Quad.
That's not American. There's no third party.
Oh boy, Contract's in some danger now here too. Wants to try to get away, but it ain't gonna happen. Masu picks up the second one.
That could go that way. This bodes very well for FlyQuest.
B-Boy in some danger here. Pops the barrier to make sure that they don't force his HP too low. Masu with those double buffs. This is so obnoxious too. He's just gonna be spamming so much damage out, but he might just die. B-Boy looking for a little bit more. He needs another auto attack and he finds it, but now Busio's gonna get the return kill and Zeus could be in danger coming to try to help his AD carry. Meanwhile, it's a jungle up into the top lane, as we'll see if Masu and Busio get caught off guard here by this attempted play in the brush from Shopify. They are gonna step all the way up. Crash down defensively from Busio, stepping back away from it now as the wave just continues to push further and further ahead. Zeus jumps forward and now Contracts jumps out. Masu's going to be in some danger as he gets stunned up and gunned down. Nicely done from Shopify.
For the lanes, for the teammates, you know, as you say, focusing on the President B-Boy. But that does mean they're going to lose out the rest of the map, and Palafox is the next target.
Yep, Palafox goes in for the taunt on Quad. He gets him low, but he can't quite get him all the way gone as Busio and Masu swoop in for the extra help. Fudge versus Whippo down here for the bottom lane, and Fudge gets the solo kill with the Aatrox. Leveling up, though, getting the extra little bit of healing from that one. Going to walk through the tri-brush here. Palafox does have a control ward in Pixel. He's just going to wait on top of that one for a moment. Does spot out Quad there with the ward, but Contracts is coming in to help his mid laner. Quad, though, make sure it's a 1-for-1. Contracts with the buy. True Shot Barrage from B-Boy also fired up there to guarantee it. But Quad still gets his man first as B-Boy's under pressure back over here in the mid lane. Masu swooping in there with a Killer Instinct. Busio pops the heal for tempo, but he missed Shattering Strike. Busio still manages to get away, but that was dicey.
He wanted to give the kill to his AD carry, that's why.
Okay, well now they both got to worry about getting away because Fudge has arrived with wings spread wide and he'll take Masu out.
Another TP.
Fudge getting a second kill for this game as now Busio still has to try to escape. Instead, just going to go for the execution here into the tier 2 turret, and will succeed. Does a very good job fighting them off. Chunks Inspired down to half HP and then just goes right back to farming.
Yeah, Zeus now looking for Inspired.
Yeah, he'll tag him there with the Winter's Bite. Commits Glacial Fissure for it as well as Whippo's chasing after Fudge. Inspired, though, first to die. Contracts taking the kill credit, and Fudge turns his attention back over to Whippo. Shopify Rebellion is sending everybody down here, and it's a double kill for Contracts in the Vi. Fudge completely forces Whippo back. Palafox is here. We'll see if they want to try to go for a dive. Palafox does have full health if they want to commit to it. Minion Wave also about ready to crash into the turret, and nobody from FlyQuest is around to help Whippo. There are no teleports that could come in and try to reinforce him, so he's going to have to try to outplay this as he does create a little bit of distance.
And immediately start up the Herald.
Yeah, that Herald Inspired is running straight back up, though, so they're trying to consider contesting.
Okay, 6,000 HP on the Herald. Quad wrapping around. Busio looking on, but the Herald is dropping pretty quickly. I don't think FlyQuest is going to get anybody in there in time, but they might still try to fight afterwards. Nope, just going to walk everybody else back towards that mid lane. Nicely played from Shopify, recognizing, like you guys were saying, Inspired's bottom, start the Herald when your character is level 1.
You got to do what you got to do, you know? You can't start the game at level 100.
All right, well, they're starting the game mid lane priority, and pretty much every team likes this. Mid lane priority into move towards the dragon.
Okay, there's your engage coming out from Contracts. He wants to commit onto Whippo, but Whippo is just fine. Shopify still seeing if there's an angle to fight here as Busio's down to half HP. Fudge goes forward with the Q, does find a little bit of CC here, but Palafox cannot continue marching forward. Now that FlyQuest has brought all the troops, Shopify might be in some serious danger. Palafox Palafox come crashing down, but it will not matter. FlyQuest pushing forward. Whippo leading the charge. B-Boy on the run as Contracts isn't going to get anywhere. It's a 4,000 gold lead for FlyQuest, and they teach Shopify that the hard way.
That's what it looks like when both the Rise and the Kaisa are free-firing. Masu is looking really good there. I like the reposition. He pops his Ghost as well, keeps his DPS up, and right behind all the focus that had been onto Whippo, Shopify are unable to get Whippo, and they are unable to get much afterwards either. That is easy Dragon pickup here for FlyQuest, and still keeping the pressure on the tower, and Zeus is just dead through the Unbreakable.
Yep, that's what happens when this hyper-accelerated Rise just locks you up with the Rune Prison.
Does Otacon vote? Because Otacon votes on which team wins or loses very frequently in these games. Oftentimes, the Otacon is the deciding vote.
Yeah, it's a neutral party here, you know? Otacon doesn't care.
Well, Shopify have shown Contracts up in the top side, so FlyQuest are immediately going to go for that Otacon themselves. Whippo staying alive here in a 1v3-4 now. Teleport comes in from Quad to reinforce him. And Whippo buys enough time for Quad to arrive, but now the President might be in a little bit of danger. No, he's got him taken care of. It's a 2v3, and he likes those odds. He's so damn tanky with the shields. FlyQuest will claim the Otacon on the bottom side of the map and win a 2v3 on the top side, too.
We can call the election now, and I think it's going to Fly.
Oh! Clean!
That reaction! That's my President right there.
I was about to submit the vote, and then I'm like, okay, I drop it.
Now you'll do it twice. You'll commit election fraud.
Whoa. I don't know who's listening now.
Sorry.
But
He's an honest voter.
Don't know how you do things in Canada, buddy. And look at the mini. I was trying to look at the mini map. I think it was Fog of War the whole time.
We're back to live. Hold on. There's some violence occurring down here as Busio, Whippo, and Inspired holding out against a 4-man attempt here from Shopify, but as Masu also makes his way in, Whippo decides to dive in with a public execution. Magnet Storm for the immediate follow-up, and everybody on Shopify is about to die. Triple kill to Masu, and Contracts and Palafox are running the wrong damn way. Masu wants to fly in with a killer instinct to find the kill into Contracts first, but Palafox will die instead. Only Contracts left still running away as Busio and Inspired give full chase, and Quad is in the enemy base the whole time, just pushing down mid.
I mean, Quad was running up to that fight, saw they were stomping it so hard they don't need him. He realm warped back to mid lane to push in there, and they have the TP down towards bot from Whippo. FlyQuest are taking everything. It's going to be an over 13,000 gold lead here at 25 minutes.
Yeah, this third game is not even close, man. 5,000 individual gold lead for Quad. 4,500 individual gold lead for Masu. Normally at 25 minutes into a game of League of Legends, if your whole team has a 4,500 gold lead, you're feeling really good. Let alone just one guy. Inspired and Masu can two-man this very easy 20 seconds after the Baron spawns.
Take from them everything. They pushed all 3 lanes. They will grab their Baron and then head to the Dragon afterwards. Nice stuff here for
because he is handling business on his own.
Yeah, Masu as well. I really feel like Kaisa in here can do so much. Ezreal doesn't have a very easy time landing skill shots on her, and she can follow up on plays like these effortlessly. Yeah. Well, that one you just kind of walk through. They're so far ahead out. Yeah, it was really...
Yeah, there's Palafox walked into the brush. FlyQuest was waiting in the brush. Palafox dies. That's kind of just the calculus when you're 15,000 gold behind. And FlyQuest can now just march down mid lane. Palafox is dead for the next 30 seconds. Inspired throws out a pillar there as the wave collides with the tier 3 turret. Zeus has to try to get away to some safety as he and B-Boy scramble to defend, but the bottom lane inhibitor turret is going to fall. The inhibitor will go with it shortly thereafter. And FlyQuest just want to end this third game right here, move on to match point. Contracts is wrapping around, but it won't even matter. It's still a 4v5 for Shopify, and they're so far behind. Masu under no serious threat whatsoever as Fudge tries to fight back against Inspire, does get some decent healing, forces the flash, but that's all he'll get before he dies. Palafox finally respawning, but only in time to watch the base and the rest of his team all fall. Busio on the steps of the fountain finds a crash down, dies in the process. But Masu wants to full send it here at the very end as FlyQuest completely destroys Shopify and